Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training website, passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I will teach you how to prepare for a technical manager interview. So if you are applying for any technical management position with any organization or company, make sure you stay tuned, watch the tutorial from start to finish, because I promise to help you be the standout candidate. And to achieve that goal, this is what I will cover during this tutorial. Number one, I will give you a list of technical manager interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. These questions come up all the time during technical manager interviews, and I recommend preparing answers for them. Number two, I will give you several tips, important tips for answering each of those interview questions. And number three, I will then give you brilliant example answers to the technical manager interview questions to help you succeed. And finally, I will tell you where you can instantly download further resources and the answers to help you pass your technical management interview. So lots of reasons why I recommend you stay tuned. And just very quickly, if you are new to this channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I can then help you pass every job interview you ever attend. I can also help you negotiate a salary and progress throughout your career. And please give the video a like, because that motivates me to create more content for you. And it tells me that you find these tutorials useful. Thank you very much for your support. So let's start working through some technical manager interview questions, tips, and top scoring example answers. So the first question I recommend you prepare for is, tell me about yourself. So right at the start of your technical manager interview, they will say to you either, tell me about yourself or introduce yourself. Let me give you two tips for answering this first question, and I will then give you my top scoring example answer. So tip number one, in your answer, talk about the qualifications, skills, and experience you have that make you a competent and effective technical manager. Tip number two, make sure you're positive in your answer and tell the interviewer what you will do in the position if they hire you. Remember, this is going to be the first time they hear you speak in detail, so it's important to be positive because you can then create a brilliant first impression. So let me now give you my example answer to help you. Tell me about yourself. Here we go. My name is Richard, and after graduating from university with a degree in engineering, I worked in several roles where I learned the importance of collaborating closely with team members to complete difficult projects. I also learned the importance of communicating with clarity and purpose, taking ownership of challenges and problems when they occur, and making sure my technical competence was always updated and relevant to the industry I was working in. I would describe myself as technically astute, someone who has the confidence and leadership style to motivate teams of people, and a manager that always delivers on every task or project he is responsible for. Now, if you hire me as your technical manager, you will be getting someone whose technical knowledge and expertise can quickly help your company thrive, and also someone who has the right level of commercial awareness to help your business grow and increase profitability whilst maintaining its position as a market leader. So that's a really good example answer to that first technical manager interview question, tell me about yourself. And all you need to do is change the yellow highlighted parts. Insert your own name and the qualification you have gained. Now you can either pause the video if you want to and take a note of the questions and answers as we work through them together, or if you wait, I will soon tell you where you can download my full set of technical manager interview questions and top scoring example answers, including the ones we are covering together today. Here's the next question for you. Why do you want to be a technical manager? Now, in your answer, talk about the level of responsibility that comes with the position and how you enjoy collaborating with like-minded professionals to achieve a common goal. And tip number two, you could also reference the fact that you must utilize various management and leadership styles to achieve your objectives, and you find this appealing too. So here's my example response to help you. Why do you want to be a technical manager? I want to be a technical manager primarily because of the level of responsibility that comes with the position. I want to work in a role that is challenging and where I must collaborate with different people, where I must utilize various styles of management and leadership to achieve my objectives, and where I must think quickly and creatively to achieve my goals. I feel very comfortable in my work as a technical manager, and it is a role I am very passionate about. If you hire me, you will get to see this passion firsthand in the work that I undertake for your company. That's another positive, excellent answer that's going to help you be the standout candidate at your technical manager interview. Now, don't go anywhere because I still have more questions and answers to give you. But when you're ready, click that link in the top right-hand corner of the video. You can head through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can instantly download my full set of 25 technical manager interview questions and top scoring example answers, including the ones we are covering together today during this tutorial. But here's the next question I recommend you prepare for, and that is, what makes a good technical manager? Tip number one. Now, this is a tough technical management interview question to respond to, so make sure you prepare a thoughtful answer that demonstrates your commercial awareness. This is important. And tip number two, in your answer, give examples of situations when you would provide leadership and guidance to teams of people. Here's my example response to assist you. What makes a good technical manager? Here we go. A good technical manager can easily lead and manage teams of people to achieve time-sensitive tasks and projects. In most cases, technical team members don't need someone to supervise them. Instead, they need a technical manager that will provide leadership, guidance, and make effective decisions when there is a conflict of opinion or when the information available is ambiguous, unclear, or vague. A good technical manager will be able to analyze data and information to solve difficult challenges and direct his or her team in the right direction to achieve their combined objectives. That's another smart answer that will help you pass your interview. Here's the next question I recommend you prepare for. Tell me about a time when you improved a process. This is a tricky one. Tip number one, technical managers are often hired to oversee, implement, and maintain company systems and processes. Now, their goal is to make improvements to a company. So make sure you give a specific situation in a previous role where you achieved this. Tip number two, your response does not have to be something technical that you improved. It could simply be a company process that you felt was not delivering value for money, like the situation I am about to give you in the following answer. Tell me about a time when you improved a process. Here we go. When I started work in my previous role, I was concerned about the productivity and effectiveness of technical team meetings. Now, there was no purpose, structure, or agenda to the meetings. I felt they went on for too long, and there was a lack of specific action points and delegation at the end. Meetings were held for meeting's sake, and I wanted to change this. I sat down with all team members and explained how I wanted all future meetings to operate. So meetings would only be held under three circumstances moving forward. There would be meetings for brainstorming new ideas, planning meetings, and decision-making and problem-solving meetings. There would be a defined agenda for all meetings moving forward, including the people that must attend. Meetings would last no longer than 30 minutes so as to focus everyone's minds on what we needed to achieve. At the end of each meeting, specific action points would be given to team members, and these would need to be completed by a specific date and time. Minutes of each meeting would also be sent out to all attendees and associated departments within 24 hours of that meeting taking place. Now, my new approach to meetings had a profound effect on productivity levels and accountability, and everyone in the company soon witnessed the benefit of this new way of working. So that's a great example answer of a time when someone improved a process in a company that is non-technical related. It's a great answer. Here's the next question. What's your strategy for rolling out new technology in a team or company? Now, the most effective technical managers use systems to achieve their objectives. In the answer that follows, I provide you with an easy to remember 3-step process that allows you to roll out new technology quickly and seamlessly in a team or a company. Here's my example answer to help you. What's your strategy for rolling out new technology in a team or company? Here we go. I have a 3-step strategy for rolling out new technology. Step 1 is creating and disseminating clear instructions that everyone can quickly read, absorb, and understand. Instructions are, where possible, free from technical jargon, and they will always include the answers to questions people would have relating to the new technology. Step 2, I hold face-to-face meetings with team managers and supervisors to explain the technology, how it works, the results following testing, and to answer any questions they may have. It will then generally be down to the managers and supervisors to brief their individual team members on the technology. Finally, step 3, I will monitor the launch of the new technology, continue to assess its functionality, and request ongoing feedback from users in real time to determine what improvements can be made moving forward. That's a brilliant answer. It shows you to be a smart and astute technical manager, and you have a process in place when you roll out new technology in a team or a company. Here's the next question for you. What's your style of management? Now, this question comes up often during technical manager interviews, so please make sure you have an answer already prepared. Tip number 2, I recommend answering this question by explaining how you have several styles of management to deal with the type of situation you are faced with. Here's my example answer to help you. What's your style of management? I have predominantly 3 different styles of management that I use depending on the situation I am faced with. The first is a commanding style of management. This is where I need to instruct my team on what needs doing and there is no time for discussion. The second management style is transformational. I want to help my team improve, develop and grow, and I will motivate them to reach their full potential. Now, if they are motivated to improve, they will always serve the team and the project they are working on to the best of their abilities. Finally, I utilize a democratic style of management whenever I am discussing the action plan for an important group task or project. I will use people's ideas, experiences and suggestions to create a plan that I think is best suited to achieve the overall objective. So that's a really good answer. It shows you to be the type of technical manager that is not just stuck with one management style. You have several different styles that you can utilize depending on the situation you are faced with. And I have underlined the different styles of management you could use in your answer. Now, the next thing to do is make sure, please, you click that link right now in the top right-hand corner of the video. Head through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can instantly download my full set of 25 technical manager interview questions and top scoring example answers, including the ones we have just worked through during this tutorial together. Make sure you go through to that page because I've also included some important tips and more tips to help you pass your interview. Finally, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I can then help you progress throughout your career and also negotiate a salary. Please give the video a like. Oh, and don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video, and it's always an honor and a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best for passing your technical manager interview. Have a great day.